We are from Superstars Media.
My people, now how on a day? How on a day today? I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This is the Biafra Superstars Media. My fellow Biafrans, listeners all across the world, Christians in Nigeria, Christians around the world. Today, I would like to speak on this topic I saw. Trump versus Nigeria. Nigerians abroad tell European forces to take action against US president. Details below. God have mercy. Nigerians abroad tell European forces to take actions against US president. Nigerians abroad. They are living abroad and they call themselves Nigerians. It makes sense now. I will speak on this girl called ADEOLA FAYEHUN today because this one is more like a warning shot. I'll be civil. I'll be more intellectual with her this time. And I'll probably come with a satire. Just laugh it off. Because I really don't have no bone to pick with her. Nigerians abroad tell European forces to take action against US president. This reminds me of the days that I told you all I used to pray as a child. I would pray in the morning, pray in the afternoon, pray in the night, shed tears, begging God for toys, things like video game, things like, gifts. I'll be asking God for those petty things. And one day my father told me, those living on earth are praying to go to heaven. Those in heaven, do they pray? I didn't get it as a child. I didn't get what he meant. But today, seeing what I'm seeing here now is beginning to make sense. Because with this caption that says Nigerians living abroad tell European forces to take on against US President Donald Trump. Why? The question is why? Because Trump said he wants to send his forces to go into Nigeria to take out those Islamist jihadists that are committing a genocide against Christians. Lord have mercy. That are committing a genocide against the children of God. Genocide, my people. Follow me in this one. It will be brief, it will be straight, and I'll go straight to the point. Genocide, in terms of the definition, is what? The deliberate and systematic destruction of a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. I'll leave it there. A deliberate, systematic destruction of a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. So Trump is saying that for the past 16 years, from 2009 to 2025, 16 years and counting, the Islamic jihadists, they've been carrying out a genocide. They have been deliberately and systematically destroying the nationals, the different nations within Nigeria. What you want to call tribe, I call them nations. The different ethnic groups in Nigeria. The different racial, you change the word to tribal groups and religious group. The Christians are being killed, the Jews are being killed, and the traditional worshippers are being killed, as well as the Muslims, the moderate ones. So at this point, I want us to listen to what ADEOLA FAYEHUN said about Trump coming to Nigeria. And then you would juxtapose it to her mannerism when she heard about China speaking in favor of Nigeria against America. If you are ready, let's go there. Please follow me in this journey. Let's go there. So my people, what you're seeing here is Mrs. ADEOLA FAYEHUN speaking against the coming of Trump to Nigeria to protect the Christians in Nigeria, suffering or going through a religious genocide. Let us hear what she's got to say, then I'll break it down. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
So Trump says that he might go into Nigeria. Hi guys, so Trump says that he might go into Nigeria, gun a-blazing to wipe out terrorists and save Christians. And I see that some Nigerians are celebrating. Of course, I'm in support of stopping all aid. Like, seriously, why are we still collecting aid at this age? But some people are saying, well, he's
hold it there. First of all, you can see she did an edit where she had to chip in that statement saying, oh, she support aid or whatever. So watch the video. That one was an edit where she added those things there. The main video is the one when she's standing here and speaking. So because sometimes this kind of editing can change a narrative. So ignore where the video changed, where it was showing something else, where she was saying, well, she's in support of, removing aid or whatever. Ignore that one. Only put your mind in the one that you are seeing here with her face showing, please. I want to catch her on that one. So let's take it back. Only watch her with her face showing. Let's go.
Hi guys, so Trump says that he might go into Nigeria, gun a-blazing to wipe out terrorists and save Christians. And I see that some Nigerians are celebrating. Of course,
hold it there. Trump said he's going to Nigeria, guns are blazing, to wipe out terrorists. And she sees that some Nigerians are celebrating. From her own vantage point, she can see some Nigerians are celebrating. So she's got an issue with it, that some Nigerians are celebrating that Trump has said he's sending his military there to go and deal with the problem of Islamic jihadists, persecuting, killing, and creating a genocide of Christians. She says she has seen that some Nigerians are celebrating. Some. Underline the word some. Now, please ignore this one you are seeing now, because this one, it was an edit she did just to put this one to justify or to balance out the argument. But as the saying goes, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So ignore this one you are saying Trump's face here. It's an edit just to balance things out. Let's continue. Listen.
What of stopping all aid? Like, seriously, why are we still collecting aid at this age? But some people are saying...
Hold on. Now, this is the main video we should continue with. As Fela will say, take your mind out of any goddamn church, any goddamn mosque, any goddamn celestial. I'm telling you as well, ignore what you have seen about Trump taking aid off or whatever. That she's in support of Trump removing aid. Trump, when they make a country of particular concern, automatically the next thing is they can come and suspend aid or whatever they are giving to that country. That's law. That's a legal definition. Those are the things that will come once you have been placed as a country of particular concern. So ignore that one. Her argument here is that some Nigerians are celebrating that Trump is coming to wipe out the genociders killing the Christians. That some Nigerians, those that believe they're Nigerians, some of them are happy. Now let's continue. Please just follow me on this one. Please watch.
Save Christians. And I see that some Nigerians are celebrating. Of course, I'm in support of stopping all aid.
Ignore this one.
Like, seriously, why are we still collecting aid at this age? But some people are saying, well, he's not going to invade Nigeria. It won't be an attack. It won't be an invasion, just because of the way he put it, that he will be quick and sweet. But this man said that he's instructing the Department of War to prepare for possible action. And then...
Yes, because right now, the Department of War, the previous name was Department of Defense. So it was just last month or last 2 months where he said, in fact, it makes no sense. They should take it back to the name it was before. Years back, the department was called Department of War. So that's why Trump had to change the Department of Defense back to the original name, the Department of War. And it makes sense. You must have a department for everything. So please get that straight. Let's continue.
Said if we attack, it will be fast, it will be vicious, it will be sweet. Okay, I know that a lot of Nigerians are in love with Trump. But guys, history shows that help by invasion often make things worse, not better.
Hold on. Now, oh man, all this your advert, they affect this video. Okay. It's going to be fast, vicious, and sweet. He was describing, Lord have mercy, the impact that their attack will have on a dirty looking, ugly Islamic militias. The Fulani militias, dirty looking, rag, unkept, skinny, animalistic idiots. Even people like us, if they give us a chance, if your Nigerian zoo military are not slowing us down, people like us, the Biafran, would have wiped them out. That's why in Biafra land, you see the Nigerian military there protecting those Fulani militias. So he's telling you that with the might of America, if they should step into Nigeria to face those dirty looking rat-tag animals, it's going to be fast, sweet, and swift. So what is bad with that kind of, description? What is bad with that type of description on those committing genocide on Christians? He didn't say he's coming to attack the government of Nigeria, no. He didn't say he's coming to attack the military of Nigeria, no. He said he's coming to attack those perpetrating evil genocide against the Christians. And this lady is here now. She's angry about it. Someone coming to protect the Christians in Nigeria. ADEOLA is angry about it. She's trying to place doubt in our mind. She is surprised that some of us are happy. She says some Nigerians are happy about Trump coming. But to call a spade, this lady, she has a chance to be in Nigeria or in America. She chose to live in America. She and her children live in America. Her family, they live in America. They're enjoying the best of life, security in God's own country. And now that the president of America is trying to reflect the same thing in Nigeria, let the Christians breed in Nigeria. She's coming now telling us to be doubtful. Do not trust Trump. Do not trust America. They have no integrity, because she's trying to say, you hear her say, it is something else they're coming for. The resources, the gold, and all those things that we have. So if you don't trust America, a country where you are based in, then why are you in America then? You see, this is the hypocrisy I have with those who live in the Western world. They have escaped poverty in Africa. They call it spade a spade. In the Western world now, they are having the best of life. They are being treated like human beings for the first time. They are now enjoying the rule of law. They are enjoying the expression of their fundamental human right for the first time. They are enjoying an environment where once you have a job, you can pay all your bills, all your, in fact, once you have a job, your freedom has come to you. A place where there is light 24/7. A place where if you are sick with a health condition, all you have to do is dial 999, and in less than 2 minutes, ambulance will be at your doorstep to check on you. Think about that stuff. Paramedics will come and check on you, and if there's anything wrong with you, they take you straight to the hospital free of charge. She's in a place where there is freedom. Your politicians, they are as equal as you. There is no bigger I or no smaller you in the Western world. She is enjoying those things. And for the first time, the Christians in Nigeria, who are being persecuted by the Islamic jihadists, for the very first time, they're about to enjoy the best of life. They've been crying all day, begging God for a redeemer to come and save them. For the very first time, somebody who is now living in America is telling you to remain the way you are. The only one who has spoken in the public to come and save you, to rescue you from your problem, they are telling you not to believe in them. Instead, remain the way you are, as you are. Remain the way you are. And hope that your Nigerian 419 politicians will deal with the problem. A problem that's been brewing since 2009 till this year, 2025, 16 years and counting. It is getting worse. The president, who is a Yoruba man, I understand that's why she's speaking the way she's speaking now, because the president is her brother. Now she's becoming sentimental. She's becoming tribal. She's leaning towards, oh, let the US don't come. Those petty attitude, it makes me very, very offended. That a lady who is enjoying the best of life in America, God's own country, where she can freely practice her religion, Islam or Christianity, I don't give a damn. But look at the way she's speaking to your people now. That you guys should doubt the only people coming to save you. Let's continue on this one. Take it back and listen. Listen.
And then he said, if we attack, it will be fast, it will be vicious, it will be sweet. Okay, I know that a lot of Nigerians are in love with Trump. But guys, history shows that help by invasion often make things worse, not better.
If you don't love him, how come you're still in America? Because that's your president. He is your president. So don't say a lot of Nigerians love Trump. He is your president. And I tell you this, if all Nigerians out there, the real ones that know what's happening, the hard-working ones, if they have the same opportunity you have, they would trade Nigeria for America. If not, why the hell are you still based in America? I know your type. People like you are happy that, yes, you've got some hundreds of thousands of dollars in your bank account. That this money I have now, my God, if I take it to Nigeria, I'll be a billionaire. So because of that, you are hoping that your brother can help change Nigeria. That way, whenever you travel to Nigeria, you can go there like a princess. With your billions, you buy your house in VI. And you're having the best of life in a bubble. In a gated environment where there are security guards at the front of the gate of your neighborhood. That's fake life. Freedom, real freedom, is when everybody have that sense of entitlement of being free. Not just when a few bunch of guys can have their house in VI, Ikoyi, and the rest of them. And they think, oh, we're having the best of life. Nigeria is good. Our politicians are doing well. You must love your country. That's bullshit. Someone like you are based in America, enjoying the best of life in America. And your president has spoken about the genocide happening in Nigeria. And you are here telling those in Nigeria who are going through hell. Muslims, since they were born, they have never seen light on for 24 hours. You are telling them to doubt the coming of Trump. Wow. Man, Adeola, you fall by my hand. And people like Una, when you are in the Western world, you are enjoying things and you be saying, no, don't come here, things are bad, remain in Nigeria, get a job in Nigeria, Nigeria go better. You are loving Nigeria from a distance. People like you and Reno Mokri, you are loving Nigeria from a distance. You believe in Nigeria, but you are based in America. Let's continue. Listen.
I'm really hoping that he won't go through, because I'm really, really hoping that he wouldn't. Because going by history, for example, in 2001, often make things worse, not better. I'm really hoping that he won't go through, because I'm really, really hoping that he wouldn't. Because
she is hoping that Trump will not go through with his words of coming to Nigeria to take out the Islamic terrorist killing Christians in Nigeria. To the Christians, you be the judge. Are you happy with the way things are? Are you happy with the way your so-called government, they are dealing with the insecurities in Nigeria? Are you happy? with the response of Tinubu, a man who said, I cannot discuss the insecurity in Nigeria. If I discuss it, they will kill me. I will step on so many toes, and before you know it, they will kill me. I cannot discuss insecurities in Nigeria. All what he wants to do is to ignore the death rate. Pretend it's not happening. But busy going around taking loans, doing shady deals with China. They paid him $1.3 billion to come and mine the resources in Nigeria. Nobody knew about that money until the Chinese government spoke about it. And now you will hear this woman, ADEOLA, in support of China, speaking against America, speaking pro-Nigeria. China, where they don't respect human rights. China, where they don't respect human rights. She's living in the USA, or she's not living in China, but she's pro-China. You will hear her speak that way. Let's continue. Just listen.
By history, for example, in 2001, when the US wanted to invade Afghanistan, they said that it would be quick. They said that it would be a quick, decisive military action to topple the Taliban, dismantle Al-Qaeda. It ended up being 2 decades of war, with more than 200,000 people killed. And then when the US invaded Iraq to topple Saddam Hussein, they said that it would be quick. But guess what? State institutions collapsed. There was huge civilian casualty and years of insurgency. The death toll is estimated to be 150,000. And then the power vacuum created the conditions for new terrorist groups to grow. And that's how ISIS started. And then in Libya, they went in, they removed Gaddafi, but there's no more stable government in Libya.
So why are you discussing the removal of governments against the attack of terrorists that your Nigerian government says they are also trying to take out? So if you believe that your Nigerian government, they are at the verge of destroying those terrorists, then why are you angry if America comes in and does it for them? If you believe that the Tinubu government, they are really after those terrorists to kill them, then what's the difference? If Tinubu government kills the terrorists or the USA come and fight the terrorists, what is the difference? All die na die. The difference is the bullet. One is made in Nigeria, the other one is made from USA. So why are you looking at it from the perspective of a government? US going to change a government, a regime, with what is happening here. When they took out Bin Laden in Pakistan, did the government of Pakistan fold? The answer is no. So sometimes don't compare tomatoes and apples or oranges at the same time. That's the biggest mistake you guys are making. You are quick to say, oh, look at Sudan. The Biafrans, you want to leave? Look at Sudan. Oh, look at, you are comparing us, Igbo businessmen, merchants by nature. You are comparing us with dirty looking ragtag people from Sudan. What an insult. You people say, oh, the Biafrans, when you get your Biafra, look at Sudan, they are struggling, they have their nation now, they are hungry. You are looking at us. Oh my God. This slap sometimes, it is too, I don't know. This insult is too much. And now she's looking at Libya, Afghanistan, Iraq, toppling of governments against what is happening in Nigeria. Is because from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You are assuming, or that's what they call the unconscious bias. You are assuming that America coming to Nigeria means they want to take away your brother, Jagaban. Because why will you be comparing them going to Iraq, Libya, Afghanistan, when you know that was a mission for a regime change? Don't compare it with this one. What is happening in Nigeria is unique. Back in the days, Goodluck Jonathan had to pay for mercenaries to come in and clear those terrorists. Nigerian government said no, he must stop doing it. So when the mercenaries came that were paid top dollars to come and clear the terrorists, did it cause more problems? Was the Nigerian government toppled? No. But this time, America is coming free of charge to do it for us. and you based in America, you are putting doubt in the mind of the Christians, means they should be happy with the hell they are going through. They are better off being killed in their dozens every day than a rescue coming from the USA. Suddenly now, the USA, they are worse than the Fulani killer headsmen. Suddenly, the intervention of Trump is worse than Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Lakurawa, committing genocides in Nigeria. If the USA is so bad, I call upon you, ADEOLA FAYEHUN, then what the hell in the name of God are you doing in America? If Donald Trump is so bad, America should be a country that we must not trust. Then why are you still in America, a country that you have zero trust for? Why are you not in Nigeria? You've made your money now. Why can't you go back to Nigeria and live like a queen? You see, this is the problem you guys have. This thing called tribalism, it's deep. At the point now that somebody is coming to rescue a Christians, in your own mind, you are taking tribalism. Now Tinubu, they after Tinubu, they want Tinubu, now him they want to. How can you be thinking this way? You are based in America and you are not even vouching for the president of America. Man, to President Trump, this situation. That's why sometimes I don't blame Trump, but when he cancels green card of people, I don't blame him, because these guys, they're enjoying the best for the first time in their life. They are enjoying the best of life in the Western world. But time for those in Nigeria, the needy, the most vulnerable, time for them to enjoy or have a taste, a bite, a chunk, oh my God, Lord have mercy. People wicked though, people are wicked. But we, the Biafrans living in the Western world, compare and contrast. The best of life we are living here is what we want our people to live in Biafra land. That's why we, the Biafrans in the Western world, we are calling for a separation. We are saying that we are done with Nigeria. We are not going through the hardship in the Western world, but I see what my people are going through due to empathy. I say, no, I can put one or two things together to help my people to be liberated. I can put 1 cent or 2 cents of mine to support the liberation of my people. I don't care about tribalism. I don't care about nepotism. I don't care who is in charge. I don't care who is in power. What I am enjoying here, I want to implement it in Biafra land. But people like this, they say, no. I am enjoying in USA. America is sweet too. England is sweet too. Canada is sweet too. But you in Nigeria, remain the way you are. It is okay. Just they pray to God. Pray to God. You are okay the way you are. Believe in your politicians. They will solve the problem. Those in Benue, those in Plateau, don't worry. Don't call on Trump. I hear some of you are rejoicing that Trump is coming. Do not believe in Trump. He is a liar. He is a pretender. He is after the resources. You will hear her speak this way. You will hear her say Trump is coming for the resources. She they put words for the mouth of Trump. We read the tweet of Trump. He didn't mention no resources there. But you will hear this woman now, ADEOLA, put words in the mouth of Trump, saying, oh, perhaps they are coming for the resources. Hear her speak. Listen.
To rival militias started. And then in Libya, they went in, they removed Gaddafi, but there's no more stable government in Libya. Libya fractured into rival militias and became a hub for smuggling and violence. Even the Somalia mission in the 90s, they called it Operation Restore Hope. When the US went in there, it began as a humanitarian mission to provide famine relief amid a civil war. In fact, they said it would take 30 to 45 minutes. But
boom again, she put a edit there. Put a nothing. So I want you to understand where she's going, but continue. Just continue.
Evolved into a more aggressive state building and counterterrorism effort, which eventually led to the disastrous Battle of Mogadishu in October of 1993.
Now listen.
And the thing is, Nigeria has a lot of natural resources. We have oil. we have a lot of resources that some people are really interested in.
Hold on there. The thing is, Nigeria has a lot of natural resources. We have oil. We have things that some people are interested in. You see the language? Nigeria has lots of resources. We have oil. We have things that a lot of people are interested in. But I've just said that his brother Tinubu, from what we just heard now, out of sheer luck, we just heard that he had a deal with China, $1.3 billion. He gave them the mining right to come and mine for resources in Nigeria. Nobody heard about this until China came to speak. You see, sometimes when you throw stone, the dog, when he hits, the dog will come out and back. She's talking about resources. We, the Biafrans that own the resources, we are telling America to come and rescue the Christians in Nigeria. We that own the oil, we are saying, America, come, go and rescue the Christians, because we know within they. What they are doing is not a regime change, unless behind closed doors she knows that it is the government that are responsible for what is happening in Nigeria. Because we know deep inside that what they are doing is called Islamification. It is deeper than what she thinks. What she's thinking is just shallow. What is going on in Nigeria, it is deeper than just headsmen killing the Christians. We've heard about Islamization, how they chase the Christians off their communities, their villages, put them in IDP camp, lock them away in a degrading area called an IDP camp. When they keep them there, within months, the same terrorists, they go all the way through the Sahel to bring their relatives, their distant relatives from Mali, Mauritania, Senegal, you name it, Chad, Niger. They bring them to where? To those abandoned communities. They resettle in those communities and they change the name of those communities. You see? But she's here, she's telling you, oh, but perhaps Nigeria has oil and resources. Perhaps some countries are interested in it. In her own mind, she's thinking about resources. She's not even thinking about the Christians being persecuted. Those that their life, their family are gone. Parents burnt alive. Children massacred. Churches destroyed. She's not even spoken about it. She has not made any statement about the vulnerable. Those who have suffered this genocide. She ain't speaking about it, but she's speaking about resources. And I want to ask her here, since 1960 till date, tell me who and who have been controlling the resources in Nigeria. Even the owners of the resources, go and look at their land. Ken Sarowiwa, a man highly revered, respected in Nigeria, was hung like a dog the moment he spoke about government being responsible, taking responsibilities for the cleaning of their land after their resources have been exploited. Not explored. Things like that, she won't speak about it. Ken Sarowiwa spoke about their resources. The owners of the resources, when they speak, Nigeria killed them. But here she's saying, Nigeria, we have resources, we have oil, we using the word we. No. We know those who control the resources. And we know those who have the resources. We know those who were given contract to protect the pipe, stealing the resources from their land. And we know those who are doing those shady back deals, selling out hidden contracts to countries, to businessmen, to cartels, to come and illegally mine the resources in Nigeria. She said, Nigeria, we have resources. And I want to ask her, the gold from Zamfara being mined every day, let her tell us once that revenue, the proceeds from gold from Zamfara, has been put in the coffers of their so-called federal government to run the budget of Nigeria. All these years you've been hearing about Zamfara gold, Zamfara gold, Zamfara gold. But I'm here to bust her bubble, to make her know that not even 1 naira of profit from Zamfara gold has been placed in the budget of Nigeria to run the economy. No. Zamfara gold belongs to the caliphate. It belongs to the cabal. It belongs to the North. All the money they make belongs to the North. But in a bid not to give that responsibility, in a bid not to show accountability, they have to come with this thing called the Boko Haram and the ISIS, ISWAP and the rest of them, where in the daytime Boko Haram are terrorists, but in the night time they become security guard, they become security officers. They are doing concierge. What do I mean by concierge? Hospitalities to businessmen from Saudi Arabia, businessmen from China, flying their private helicopters, landing in those areas, collecting those resources, those mine gold, and flying away. As they are flying away, they are dropping down dollars in duffel bags, millions of dollars. For all these years, Zamfara, they've been collecting proceeds from their gold, but not even 1 naira has been left in the coffers of Nigeria to run their budget. And you tell me that, oh, in Nigeria we have lots of resources. You use the word we. What a fallacious statement to make. It's a fallacy for you to assume that we, the people, have all those resources. And now your brother, I don't blame him in this one. Your brother Tinubu, I don't blame him in this one. He has seen what is happening in Zamfara. So he has gone beyond, behind closed doors through his brother to go and do a deal with China. And as we speak, we now have a revelation that $1.3 billion was paid to Tinubu by the Chinese government to have mining rights to some resources in Nigeria. This is not documented. This was something we found out when China came from nowhere to speak on this, to say they have the right to mine and do business with Nigeria, and America don't have the right to go into Nigeria because they have a business deal helping in terms of resources to help Nigeria. Hey, God have mercy. You won't believe these things, but let's continue. Let's continue. Listen.
Personally, I believe that nobody knows your house than you do.
Take it back.
Which eventually led to the disastrous Battle of Mogadishu in October of 1993. And the thing is, Nigeria has a lot of natural resources.
No.
We have oil. We have a lot of resources that some people are really interested in. Personally, I believe that nobody knows your house than you do. And I think that the best solution is for the Nigerian government itself to take care of business and tackle insecurity. For God's sake, we've been shouting about this forever.
Tackle with insecurity since 2019 now, 16 years. What have they done to tackle it? I hope you understand that this has been going on since 2009. I hope you understand that this nonsense has been going on. The genocide of Christians have been going on since 2009. I hope you know that. So why do you want to call the people that have done nothing since 2009? Adeola, you dey enjoy for America, oh. You dey for America, oh. You dey enjoy for America, oh. Allow Nigerian people to enjoy. You dey enjoy for America. Allow those when they for Nigeria, make them enjoy as well. Let them have a taste of how things are in America. You remind me of my friend that time when they give them food to eat. As he's eating it, he's happy. When his sister come to eat the food, he will say, no, pepper day, don't eat the food, pepper damn. We'll be laughing and say, you are eating a food, pepper no pepper you, but when your sister won't chop with you, you say pepper day. It doesn't make sense. That's the behavior, the antics you are showing now. It makes no sense. If you hate America so much, how come you and your family, your children, your husband, you are living in God's own country? enjoying the best of life in God's own country. If you are doubting America, how come? Oh my God. We are different people, though. We are different people. You will never hear a Biafran speak this way. Never. We are different. See my gospel, every time I say, in the Western world, in the Western world, in the Western world, because I'm trying to paint that picture for you to see what we're enjoying here. Since I moved to the Western world, light has not blinked for 1 minute. That alone is something. Eh? That alone. That 24 hours, you have light. 24 hours, there is water. Most of you, if you come to my house, you will drink the water from my toilet. I'm sorry. Because it's so clean. I even have a filtering system that even the water into my toilet pits, it is filtered. You go drink the water from my toilet with happiness. And you won't even get sick. Every pipe in my house is treated. In fact, if I want to open a water company with my tap, I can do it. Because here in the Western world, they gave us opportunity. When I was in the zoo, I was just like you guys there. I had nothing. Just the brain. I had nothing. Nigeria will slow you down. They will cage your talent. They will cage up your talent. I had nothing in that zoo called Nigeria. Just the brain and the mind, the idea. And when I went to the Western world, I became a star with a bright center. People begin to shout, who is this guy? Where did you get him from? My first interview. The woman said, wow, who is this guy? We want people like this. Where did you get this one from? Okay. Your contract is on, up and running. Your contract is on and it's running. Why? Because they saw somebody who knows, that knows his onion, was speaking with confidence. Who is this guy? Where did he come from? Who is this guy? No. Most of you in Nigeria, you see, Nigeria has let you guys down. That's my anger. Nigeria has let you guys down. You are not a failure. No. You are far from being a failure. But Nigeria has let you guys down. You see me? I'm in the Western world. I'll tell you the truth. The only time you may struggle in the Western world is if when you come here without document, you will struggle because to get a job, you need some kind of things, documentation. You will struggle. If you come here and, but if you come legally, a company, sponsors you and you get your, your work visa and you come to work, all you have to do is make sure, you put your mind. In fact, the way you hustle in Nigeria, if you hustle in the Western world here, you'll make it. You'll make it. Because someone like me, I was so playful when I was in that zoo. I was so playful. People thought, in my family, they thought I was the dullest. In fact, my dad thought I was a dullest. He said, you are too playful. You are not like the other ones. But he didn't know that sometimes the stone that the builders have rejected, oh my God, has become the cornerstone. He didn't see it. I wasn't being playful. I was dull, or I was feeling, what word is it again? I was feeling bored. Because what my brain wants to do, Nigeria was not offering me that opportunity. So I felt like a student who is too smart for the class he or she is. I felt like a big fish in a small pond. I repeat, a big fish in a small pond. I wasn't feeling conducive in Nigeria. And as soon as my dad said, okay, it was time for you to leave the country, I shone like a star with a bright center. People fear and I said, see this boy, see this one, no. Fear catch them now. They know it in there. So please, to the Christians in Nigeria, Do not allow those who are enjoying in heaven. You are on earth, you are praying to go to heaven. Those in heaven, are they praying? If they are praying, what are they praying for? They've made it to heaven. They don't have to pray again. In Nigeria, you pray for your daily bread. I've been saying for a long time. You pray for your daily bread. It is part of your prayer point. Oh Lord, this day give me my daily bread. All those things. You pray to God for your daily bread. But here in the Western world, food is not the problem. God have mercy. You guys will not understand this. In fact, I am forcing myself to eat just twice a day. If not, I will swell up like, because food is too much. So I am disciplining my flesh. Okay, please, going forward, I will only break fast. I will take lunch. Then in the night, I will just snack. They call it snacking. And it's helped me to reduce weight. Because if I should eat in the night and now go to bed, I'll be adding weight. So I had to go back to the science where they said breakfast means that in the morning you eat your breakfast. It's because throughout the whole night you've been fasting. While you are fasting, your body is repairing itself. Oh my God. When I read that, I couldn't believe it. I said, that is what I needed in my system. And when I started doing it, I started seeing me being born again. Like when they say to be born again, my body begin change. My skin begin fresh. My age can't begin to regress. I'm becoming younger. I'm becoming stronger. I'm becoming bolder. My hair getting longer. My nails getting healthier. My state of being, my well-being is flying. I said, wow, just doing that alone. So in Nigeria, I understand you guys are going through hardship. The problem you guys have in Nigeria is there is no balanced diet. So if I say I'm eating twice, that doesn't mean I'm eating bread and water. No. Balanced diet in the morning, balanced diet in the night. I mean in the afternoon. Then in the evening, fiber, they take fiber. Fiber, they will stop the urge of you needing food. And they're very, very good as well. Fiber is good for the body. So don't get it twisted. Say, oh, you chop akara for morning, you drink gari for afternoon. Then no. You must have the balanced meal. And that's, I know in Nigeria it's a luxury, but in the Western world it is not. Now I only eat organic food. That's the most expensive in the Western world. Organic food. It is the most expensive in the Western world. Some of you in Nigeria, you only kill your chicken on Christmas Day. Some of your children, they are waiting for Christmas, so you will kill chicken on Christmas Day. But here in the Western world, chicken, na poor man food. Chicken is very, very cheap. Na poor man food. We eat chicken every day if you want. Na poor man. In fact, fish is more expensive than chicken. And fish is very, very good for the body. So please, my people back home in Biafra land, I will say ignore the chicken and eat more fish. Fish don't be poor man food. When I was in that zoo, they call fish poor man food. No. Fish is the best thing to eat. Chicken na poor man food here. They call it spade a spade. So these are the things that we are enjoying here. And being a good person, I want my people in Biafra land to enjoy it. I won't come and tell you lies to continue with the government of Nigeria. People are doing it here because they want to carry the money they made here, take it back to Nigeria. If Nigeria can't go small, they take the money, go back to Nigeria. They become billionaires, and they're living like kings and queens while you guys are watching them and you're bowing to them. I'm not like that. What I'm enjoying here, I want to make sure it reflects back home. That's who we are. We are different people. We, the Biafrans, we are different people. Because of time, let's just go on with what you said. Listen.
Even 1 decade, we've been shouting about insecurity.
Listen again.
Eventually led to the disastrous Battle of Mogadishu in October of 1993. And the thing is, Nigeria has a lot of natural resources. We have oil. We have a lot of resources that some people are really interested in.
Hey.
Personally, I believe that nobody knows your house than you do. And I think that the best solution is for the Nigerian government itself to take care of business and tackle insecurity. For God's sake, we've been shouting about this forever. Not even 1 decade. We've been shouting about insecurity in Nigeria. We are the ones that know the sponsors, the financiers. That is where to start. Because honestly, if we really want to take care of the bandits, the armed Fulani herdsmen terrorists, of Boko Haram, of the kidnappers, all these groups, especially in northern Nigeria, we can. I don't understand why wait for Trump to...
You don't understand. Why wait for Trump? You don't understand. They ain't doing it. So for the fact you've waited for 16 years, 16 bloody years, a child born 16 years ago, by now they grow baby. A child that was born 16 years ago, by now they don't grow baby. In the north, a girl they born 16 years ago, by now she has a husband. Think about that. And you want them to keep on waiting for that 16 years. At this point, my people, let us hear her the way she's now supporting China. When she heard the news that China, or the Chinese government, God have mercy, that they are against Trump and pro-Nigeria. Watch the way she was so vibrant, she felt so happy. You will see her for her voice. Her voice can't change. Now she's speaking about Trump. She's speaking in a solemn way. As if she's down, she's sad, she's downcasted, she's troubled. But hear the way she spoke in her video in support of China. If you are ready, let's go there. Watch out.
What's up, people? It's your girl. 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 What's up, people? It's your girl.
Have you seen her joy? High spirits. China, don't come, you. We there for high spirits, you. Welcome, my people, you. China, they come, you. God. See the high spirits. China, that did a shady deal with Nigerian government, Tinubu. Not even Nigerian government, with Tinubu. They paid him 1.3 billion. China. That comes to my land, in Biafra land, they go carry 40 feet containers, about 150. They pay crumbs to your government, and they come to dig the red sand in Biafra land. They fill those containers with red sand. Nobody know what they are taking. They will not explore the red sand in Biafra land. They go fill the containers, ship the containers to China, and then explore what is inside those red sand. Why? Because they want to hide it from us. They don't want us to know what they are stealing from Biafra land. And she's happy with them. China, the China man, the yellow man, we know how them be. Say they don't respect, even in their own country, there is child labor happening there. They don't respect the rule of law. In fact, if you're a government official, if you steal in China, they buy you. They poison you immediately and they buy you. But see the way she's happy about China. Despite she's living in USA, but she's happy that China is in support of Nigeria. Hear her voice again and her mannerism. It didn't change. That one I can't shock by say, you are living in heaven, but you love the activities of hell. You are living in heaven in America, but you love the activities going on in hell. Oh my God, have mercy. Watch again for me, I bet.
China.
Listen.
What's up, people? It's your girl, ADEOLA. So, guys, China says that America should not interfere with Nigerian issues. Do you guys agree with China or not? On Tuesday in Beijing, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning told reporters that as a comprehensive strategic partner of Nigeria, that China firmly supports the Nigerian government in leading its people on a development path that fits Nigeria's national realities. Okay, so we have two powerful countries now getting involved in what is happening in Nigeria. The US threatening to invade Nigeria to go and protect Christians, and then China...
Wait there, please. Before she continues, I hope you are seeing the breaking news in the tabloid. It says, China stands with Nigeria amid US pressure. Safeguards $1.3 billion mining stake. Safeguards $1.3 million mining stake. How do you safeguard your mining stake? Mining, land. Safeguard. It means they've sent their men there to protect where they are doing their mining. And what's the value? $1.3 billion. This is the way they speak. They communicate with the international world. China is trying to make US not say, hey, calm down. Oh. We already paid this guy money, 1.3 billion. And we are coming to safeguard our stake. In a business, you have a stake. 10%, 100% stake, 50% stake. They own now 1.3 billion. So they are coming to safeguard it. Perhaps with one eye, they are looking at USA, oh, we don't know what's in there, but we, oh, just to let you know, we have $1.3 billion stake here for mining, whatever. So that thing you are seeing there, that's what it means. So China is not just coming to support Nigeria blindly. They are coming to protect their $1.3 billion mining stake, to safeguard it. I hope you understand the English. They are coming to safeguard their $1.3 billion stake. Tinubu took that more money from them. Nobody knew about it until China came in the public to open the nyash of Nigeria. Until the Chinese government came in the public to open the nyash of Nigeria. Let's continue. Take it back and listen. Listen.
Of Nigeria, that China firmly supports the Nigerian government in leading its people on a development path that fits Nigeria's national realities. Okay, so we have two powerful countries now getting involved in what is happening in Nigeria. The US threatening to invade Nigeria to go and protect Christians, and then China telling the US to mind its business, basically. Now, while I appreciate China guiding us...
Hold it there. God. Nah, say grammar. These people, they know what they are doing, you know. She said here, says China told the US to mind their business, basically. US saying they are coming, you know, to protect the Christians, but China is telling USA to mind their business, basically. So who is now doing the protection of the Christians? In the Christian, they say, when you pray to God, you expect answers. Whenever you pray to God, you expect answers. But now she's saying here that US have told China have told the US government to mind their business, basically. Mind your business. Don't go in there. Because our hand did the guy, no go there. Mind your business. Our hand did the we have a $1.3 billion mining stake. For China, it is business. God have mercy. China brought figures in dollars, 1.3 billion. US say we're coming to protect the Christians, to wipe out the terrorists. China come and talk. No, mind your business. So we have a stake in the mining worth $1.3 billion. Let the world be the judge. Let the world be the judge. Take it back again. Hear what she said there. Very, very vital. Take it back and hear it again. Listen.
Supports the Nigerian government in leading its people on a development path that fits Nigeria's national realities. Okay, so we have two powerful countries now getting involved in what is happening in Nigeria. The US threatening to invade Nigeria to go and protect Christians, and then China telling the US to mind its business, basically. Now, while I appreciate China guiding our sovereignty, you know, I actually wish that they will also add to their statement that, having said all that, Nigerian government should get its acts together and take care of security in its
country. They didn't say it because what they are after is strictly business. They have no business with people being paid. Do you know why? It's all about land. When you are mining on a land. Who owns the land? The Christians. They are losing their life every day. Who owns the land? The Chinese government are mining in Nigeria. It is the same Christians. That's where the resources are. King Solomon's mine, it's everywhere. The pearls of King Solomon, it's everywhere. Adeola, use your sense and think it very well. How come China came from nowhere and said what they said. And they didn't even speak about insecurity in Nigeria. They said, America, mind your business. So we have a contract with Nigeria. We are here to protect our stake of 1.3 billion. From there, we now know that they gave Tinubu government 1.3 billion. When? October 2023. October 2023. In the month of October and in the year 2023. This is how they speak on international politics and international diplomacy. Indirectly, they are telling USA, say, come on, guy, we don't know what you want to do, but please, no go that place, so because I get stake there. I don't pay 1.3 billion to the collect for resources there. So after now, US in their own plan now, they will now map out. Say, okay, which area China get their resources? Okay, that place, no throw bomb there. Leave those ones. Bomb the other places. This is how we do it. In international politics, they speak indirectly. You won't understand what they are saying, but they are communicating with themselves. They are communicating with themselves. So what China don't give a fuck about what is happening in Nigeria. They don't give two monkeys what's happening in Nigeria, but they are indirectly telling USA, hey, I beg you, this place here, now my own, we don't do mining. We are here to safeguard it. We have a stake worth 1.3 billion. People, I can go on and on. I can go on and on. I will leave it here. I will leave it here. Sometimes they say, it's not good to keep on flogging a dead horse. But I want to believe that people now understand the different perspective of we, the Biafrans, that really want freedom for everybody. We ain't being selfish. We ain't speaking from a selfish point of view. Say, oh, because your brother is the president, then it's okay, let them die. Some of these guys, they are based in UK, they are based in Australia, they are based in Canada, they are based in America. Yet they are saying the Igbos must go in Lagos. I swear to God, the Igbos destroy their business for Lagos. But you are based in America, in a foreign land. You are buying houses in a foreign land, is okay. No, your neighbors who are white and coming to lynch you in the night. But you are telling your people to go to Nigeria in Lagos to destroy the businesses of your so-called fellow Nigerians. And he spoke about the resources. We have the resources. We have resources. Who have been controlling those resources since 1960? Who has been controlling the oil? Who owns the oil wells in Nigeria? See the owners of the land where the resources are. See how hungry, how degraded they are, how unkept they are, how polluted their land is. And you say we have resources. Now, man, don't make me vex. Man, don't make me vex. I will leave it there because today is Friday. I don't want to go hardcore yet. But if I hear anything from her again, then I will come out and go hardcore. This is just like a warning shot. Pow, pow, pow. Warning shots. If I hear her again support China, China, then we shall come back and give her the real water. Intellectual for intellectual. I rest my case. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear. No more talk.
Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria. Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. That's a legal definition. When the Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide. What horrible numbers. Something has to be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and the House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and to report back to me. And I mean, like, immediately. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. It's not only Nigeria, it's all over. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. This is not going to happen. The killing of Christians is not going to happen.
Every one of us must rise up The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits that kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.